every non-reader actually can be turned into a reader by just finding something that they're interested in reading. Sometimes that's fiction and sometimes that's nonfiction. So I want to share some of our new spring 2020 nonfiction titles that are about real life things that can capture the interest of anyone. So first up, we have Bear Grylls' Epic Climb. If you're not familiar with Bear Grylls, he has fun survival show on Netflix and all kinds of great things, and he now offers some amazing books through Usborne Books and More, and this is one of his titles. So this goes over the discovery of the world's most amazing mountains and the extraordinary climbers who conquer them. So if you have an adventuristic child, they would eat this information up. Maybe you yourself enjoy climbing and want to learn about some of the most epic mountains out there. Next up, we have our scribble books. We have a whole STEM collection, and this is a way to discover high-tech gadgets. You can design robots and machines and solve all kinds of technological puzzles. It is just an activity book that is jam-packed with fun things. So this is a nonfiction or in our activity book category. Atoms and Molecules. Again, this is a STEM book for your budding scientist. All kinds of information on what atoms and molecules are, as well as it has the periodic table of elements in the back here. I've been recently talking about that with my daughter and learning all about the different elements. She's loving it. And guys, this is a flat book. Kids are never too old for flat books. They love them. With all of these bite-sized chunks of information, you can read as little or as much as you want. You don't have to read this whole story for bedtime. You can read 1 or 2 pages of information. And with the colorful pages, with the light wording on top of them, it really helps for the child to focus, that contrast in color, for them to focus and read more. We also have questions and answers about plastic. We know how important our environment is, and we really want to make sure everyone is able to learn about that and how things are affected. So how is plastic recycled? Only some types of plastic are recycled. And then you can go ahead and you can open the flap, and it says it's sorted, shredded, cleaned, and melted. Then it's usually turned into little plastic pellets called nurdles, which before being melted and shaped into something new. Okay. I love this. I love all of our books, but I think this one is so neat. So if you are interested in history, your child is learning about history, this is History Uncovered in the USA. And one thing I like that it's really going to catch the child's attention is it, again, has all this information broken up into these chunks, but it is also a thick board book, which is good for older children as well, and it has these cutouts. So we're learning about different types of the country through these amazing cutouts. And then as you flip back through, I'm going to now show you this side. Now these are all the people that we're talking about through the cutouts. Isn't that interesting? This book is beautiful and fun and has so much information. So from the original 13 colonies to Hawaii, every state in the USA has a different story in its journey to statehood. Discover exciting facts about people and places in the country and watch the land develop into states through the growing America-shaped cutouts. Super fun. I like animals. What jobs are there? This has, if you like animals or if your child likes animals, this talks about all the different jobs that you could possibly have if you like working with animals. From being a dog groomer to a pet adoption counselor, trainers, and even talent agent for animals. It has all kinds of fun jobs. And they even interview people who do these jobs, and they talk about what they like most about the job and what's challenging for them in this job. If your child loves solar systems, we have Dr. Maggie's Grand Tour of the Solar System. This one is, again, full of information, brightly colored. The information is broken up into chunks. Tons and tons. You can read as little or as much as you want. I think this book has, let's see, 119 pages. And in the back, it even has a glossary of space words. So this one's great for the space lover. Biggest, tallest, and fastest. Have you ever wondered what the biggest dinosaur or the fastest plane ever built? Where's the tallest waterfall in the world? So this can have all that kind of information. It's kind of like, the Ripley's Believe It or Not books that come out every year. A little different than that, but I know kids are so interested in knowing about the biggest and the tallest and the fastest things. And again, lots of flaps for you to lift and discover. So the heaviest lift was Paul Anderson, who lifted 6,270 pounds. So he's the strongest human. Heaviest pull was Kevin Fast, who pulled 416,000 pounds. So that's a really fun one. Thank you guys for checking out our nonfiction books. I hope you found something that your child will love.